If anyone from LA
Don't let me cut you off.
All right. So we'll skip over Valencia because nothing apparently happened over there, as well as Medaya. But let's get started talking about the BDO NA Siege. Now, who was participating in the BDO NA Siege?
There were 6 guilds.
Yeah, it was Kaiokai, Aftershock, Hikamori.
Wait, what the fuck? Jeffy's in Kyoto?
Lethality,
Kyoto.
Fortune, and I guess Kyoto.
All right. So somebody run me through the thing. I didn't actually get to watch it on a stream. So let's go through how that went.
So it was a 3v3. Kyoto, Kyokai, and Fortune was on one side, and the other side was Aftershock, Lethality, and Hikamori. And then pretty much we 1v1 for each spots. I think Kyokai versus Aftershock in the beginning. I think Hikamori fought Fortune, and then Kyoto. I don't know what the other side.
Fortune fought Lethality, and
Okay.
Lethality was wiped within 24 minutes.
Wow.
What did Kyoto do?
Nothing.
Kyoto was held off by Aftershock's 10-man flex team the entire time. They were there. That's not a joke.
They had good numbers, but they didn't.
They're a cannon team,
Organization,
is what
maybe.
they do. And their main focus was to dox members of guilds that they've previously been associated with. But so Aftershocks noticed that there was quite a few high-level mercs from a different guild in Kaiokai, which made it a more fun fight than it was last week. And then there's some weird backroom politics thing where I guess Man Up thought somebody was building on Valencia, and so one of our friends that just likes to build with us was pulled away from a good fight to do nothing, I guess. So
seems like Kyoto doesn't have permissions. They're not able to talk in here.
Yeah, because they just dox, and they're kind of on blast for doxing.
All right, let's stay on topic.
So I feel like there was some backroom politics stuff kind of pulling away from, just what we do and our friends and stuff like that. We're not trying to create some Zerg or anything. We're always welcome to fight Kyokai 1v1. Seems to be a very difficult task. They've made it clear that they never really want to do that on sieges, but it was a good fight nonetheless. 2 weeks sitting on a territory made us a little rusty.
What part of that siege did you fight anyone that wasn't us? We spent the whole time just 1v1 versus you.
Yeah,
we fought at
everyone
your
had your
base,
tag,
we
that's
fought at
fine.
our base, we fought at Finto Farm.
Good
It
fights.
felt like a 1v1.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I said what I wanted to say.
Yes, I'm going to give Kyoto.
It wasn't a 1v. I mean, you
got
had
you guys-
33 spots to bring in whoever you wanted, and then you had guilds pulled away from us that was supposed to build with us.
I mean, we still ended with like 71 people.
Uh-huh.
That was good. I mean, we got you to
It's a good
40%.
fight.
Cleared your
All right.
base twice, I think, and then
Kyoto can
just
talk.
your full
Relax.
defense. We
Kyoto
just
can
couldn't
talk.
penetrate
Show them my
it, so.
reputation.
Just a
I
little
don't
bit
know
of
what
rust.
the hell happened, but we
Yeah, I don't know
just
how. I mean, our defense
fell
is our
apart.
weakest aspect.
Not when you have 71 people
Yeah,
just
not
holding
when 70
holes in your
people are
wall.
sitting there.
How many people did everyone bring?
Which you can also talk now.
How much should we have on each side?
Hickey brought 62.
Kyokai had 76 total.
Aftershock had 75 confirmed.
Fortune had about like 55.
Okay.
Here we go.
Kyoto had 55.
You had 55?
Is this where Aftershock gives us like a number that's less than how many they had?
No, do you want me to
That's-
send you a screenshot of our signups? It was
Okay,
77,
okay,
and we
just-
had 2 people leave because they were fucking stupid. So we had 75 people.
Uh-oh, we're talking about numbers.
What happened to last week, dude? You guys had like 90. What's happening to your guild?
Can we not have fucking math lesson here when I'm first day back into the fucking game? or is that how the game has turned?
We still haven't learned.
Sorry, Orca. Tim Allen is a little bit special.
Things
No,
are a little
that's okay.
different now, Orca.
If we want to talk about numbers, we can talk about how none of you guys showed up on the last Siege podcast because you fucking lost, and now you're all here because you won. It was a good fight. We had
Excuse
roughly
me, I was
equal
wasn't
numbers
playing
of
last
streams,
week.
and you won. We'll see you next week, and it'll be fine, man.
Oh God!
Orca was even playing the game last week, dude. Don't yell at him.
Yeah, Orca just came back. Don't be so hard on him.
Yeah, I can't even yell because my mom will yell at me.
No, I mean
Fuck
it's
10
fun having a pretend rivalry on Balanos. You guys can keep propping yourselves up, and we'll keep showing up.
Yeah, it's better than letting Baka win the territory.
Baka.
Honestly, all things considered, it was a really good fight, man. I watched it.
It was. It really was.
It was a good fight.
Like Kyokai and Aftershock going back and forth. I wasn't sure who was gonna win. It was. At first, I thought it was like Kyokai was like, dominating Aftershock, but then I realized that was only Aftershock's defensive team. You guys were on offensives on each other's bases. So that was a very interesting play.
I want to put it out there that our Hwacha got Stormtrooper.
Yeah, he did. So
Yeah, you
when
guys
you
are
see the
pleased.
watching fire, you should probably move away from it because that got us a lot of kills.
Thanks for the tip, dude.
Anytime.
You have time to react.
Something you only learn in the Balanos territory.
Apparently.
Training wheels, man.
I mean, your guys
get
still
good one
seem
day.
to walk into my watcher shots. I got like.
Well, we sent our 8-man flex team to your base and kept you pretty contained the whole time.
Oh, your 8-man
Welcome
flex
to the
team
podcast.
arrived in 2 minutes. I'm sorry. We had all of our members at Hikiko's Mori from minute 2. Like, we had 6 people on the 8-man.
Fair fight.
All right. So next up we'll go to Serendia. Now we had 4 guilds built on Serendia, correct?
Seriously, put a muzzle on him.
So we had Cho Nation, Waifu, Precision, and Black Rose. Somebody walk me through that, please. How'd that go?
Yeah, so I can walk you through it from our perspective. We had about 75 people. Looked like Cho had around maybe 80. Waifu was 50, 55, I think. Don't know on Precision. We were able to stay in the fight for 53 minutes. We were able to start at Precision's base and keep offensive pressure on them for around the first 15. While we were doing that, Cho Nation was able to wipe out all of our annexes. We were able to rebuild twice, but then after that, we ended up having to turtle for the rest. It was a 3v1, and they had a lot of people, especially Waifu.
So it was Cho, Waifu, and Precision versus Black Rose?
Waifu back, boys.
Yeah, Waifu's back.
Gotcha. All right, let's see.
Is that all that happened? And I didn't see the fight, so I don't actually know what happened in Serendia, but that's like
Tim
it.
Allen was the
Yeah.
easiest
Yeah.
kill on the field.
We
Keep
contained
running
our first
into the big
after
group
bits.
of
They got
enemies
gunned
and
down.
feeding.
Yeah,
Idiots.
that's about it.
Nothing particularly interesting happened aside from the
Black
fighting
Rose,
anyway.
charged
fancy new,
about
elephant.
55 people with horses and completely got wiped from it.
Waifu Hunter had a really good elephant that fucked up
Oh
the
yes,
wall, and
there was a
Waifu-
hero. Waifu had a
Oh,
hero elephant that had like taunt or something, and it had like all of Black Rose on it. And when it died, Cho Nation came in and we wiped the Black Rose defense teams that were hitting the elephant. Rather, that was our whole guild hitting the elephant.
That was probably Lifeburn. Rest in peace, Lifeburn, dude.
He'll be remembered.
It's a shame that I missed it, man. I was like rotating between Calpheon and Balanos, but it sounds like some shit went down, I guess.
Yeah, it was fun at the end. We were able to push all the guilds off when we were at like 4%, but then they came in and we just got downed.
Yeah. Especially when you're that low, it's kind of understandable.
Yeah. People just started trickling in one by one after that, so we just went down.
I mean, cannons are a bitch to deal
Cannons,
with.
yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
cannons, dude.
All right.
Black
Sucks.
Rose siege ready.
Yeah, it sucks that wasn't as eventful. I mean, like, that's fine. We could just move on to, was it Calf next?
Yeah,
Before we move on,
So
I'm supposed
Calf
to, before we move on, I'm supposed to say Trader Yukamaro. Not really sure why, but I'm supposed to say that. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I have a
Alright, so-
request. Lacari, what's the durability on your hairline?
25.
Dude, it's low. Get some frags on that shit.
I'm trying. It's expensive.
Rogaine.
All right, so Calpheon. Now I was there in time to see this one, and it looked like a lot of fun. So we had LOTD, barcode, and vertex on it. Was it I got in time just to see LOTD and Barcode go at it, and that looked like a lot of fun. Can somebody walk me through that, please?
Yeah, man. We had an arrangement with LOTD, and basically it was they're the first guild that I know of, at least, that had the I guess the balls right to give us the 1v1. We made an agreement to go there, one gate down, one gate up. So they had the outer gate down. We had like a 60-minute diversion with Vertex, but went straight back into that 1v1, and it was really good. They engaged us when Vertex's base went down and wiped a good portion of us, carried it to our base, and we fought them there. We got them pushed out and then outposted on their castle. We got a lot of damage on their gate, and then they did a full push on our base. They did a really fucking good job. It took us, I think, an hour and 25 minutes or so to get them down. We got the first gate down in about 25, maybe 30 minutes. I think that's, for the most part, about it. I mean, they fucked with us a lot, man. They had a lot of really good counter pushes where we would push through the first gateway, and they'd come in behind, you know. So there was a lot of back and forth with LOTD. It was a really good fight. And shout out to them, obviously, for the, manning up, I guess, in a way, to give us the 1v1.
I see. Now I know Lacari had a lot of criticism about LOTD. I want to know if anybody else has any thoughts on how LOTD played.
Definitely, I was watching it the entire time, and I think that they made some crucial mistakes in the first 15 minutes. As soon as Vertex dropped, I noticed that LOTD, they just went on defensive. And instead of getting 70 of their guys or however many they had, the majority of their people, and going immediately to Barcode's base,
they did push our base. They did,
but they didn't do it with a lot of their people. It seemed like they didn't have
most of their people.
I would say they had about 60 people across the bridge from our base, and as soon as we took out Vertex, we full board back to our base because we had word that they were grouping around us. And then instead we had a call that they were grouped up across the bridge. So we did a 180 and engaged them fully with our numbers, which I think at that time we had a little bit more than them, but I would say it was probably about 60 of their members at that point.
Okay. The other thing I noticed is their Hawacha on the front gate was missing you guys almost completely, it seemed like, or at least one of them. And they didn't do a lot to your cannon teams, because I saw that there was 3 or 4 different cannons hitting the inside of their base almost all the time.
Yeah, actually, we played a lot off of our cannons. We knew that there are a few spots ultimately to hit inside the castle. So we set up a defense team with those guys, specifically stacked, so that they would try and push that. And it, obviously, it takes a reasonable amount of people if you take the top end of a guild and you put them on defense. So it took a reasonable amount of their guys, to remove those cannons.
They underestimated you guys. That's what happened.
to be fair, I grinded really hard yesterday to get to level 55 to participate in the siege, and playing static defense is actually really difficult, especially at the part where you can't see anything and you just shoot everywhere and people died. That is something that you really need to work towards. And I don't blame LOTD's players for not being able to quite hit their mark with their watches.
And you also have to realize that fucking LOTD hasn't actually tried to fight a siege. They just fucking backdoor castles.
Yeah, LOTD, I feel like their main chance at beating you guys was when they still had their gates up. I feel like they should have had a lot more people committing to the offense. They had stupid shit going on like that. I remember when the first gate was still up, still at 100%. They had fucking Rangers doing descending current on top of you guys. That's gonna do anything. And I was like, these guys should just really all go,
Well, yeah, man, but you know what? I don't think there's a guild in this chat right now that doesn't make mistakes in Siege. I mean, everybody learns, and I think as long as you take away from that, then it's a good fight.
Yeah, that's true. That's what.
What could Barcode have done better, do you think?
We had some disorganization whenever it comes to grouping and pushing, but overall, I think tonight we've done a lot better. Past merge, the guild has grown a lot, and it's still happening. We're still ironing things out.
We've been through 5 different shot callers.
Yep. Kinetic shot calls for us now. Does a really solid job.
It's emotional.
Yeah, he gets emotional. Kai kind of steps in there and he levels him back out. We got a good system right now, I think.
So what happened with Vertex again? How did that play out? on Calpheon?
Like I said, it was like a 60-minute distraction. I don't really know.
Okay, I got you.
Was it 60?
Yeah, it was about an hour.
Felt like
Yeah, maybe.
an hour 20.
I'm not sure.
They had a pretty good base placement for the 2v1. We fought in a lot of chokes. It's pretty aids to coordinate 2 guilds to that base for the first like half an hour.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. I know what LTD did, what they did. They went to Barcode and they said, "Hey, we'll be your friend because we know that we can't beat Vertex one-on-one. We think that we can beat you." And that's exactly what they do before big fights like that.
We went into that fight with the organization to have a 1v1, and Vertex ultimately interrupted it, so we just got rid of them and went back to our
You
1v1.
can't organize on a territory war, all right? You place bases. I don't know why you guys are butthurt that we placed a fucking base there. I don't know what you were thinking was going to happen. Obviously, we'd get 2v1'd. I don't understand why it's like some sin that we randomly showed up in Calpheon and you guys were planning a staged 1v1.
Yeah, Vertex honestly did a really good job in that 2v1. I expected you guys to be dead a lot fucking sooner, man. Barcode.
I expected to die.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
like I
from
said.
my perspective, it looked like Kyokai and Dead Serious did a Vertex had a harder time against them than Barcode and LTD.
What?
You're right.
Actually, it is true. Kyokai and Dead Serious did 2v1 us on a node in 60 minutes.
Oh, dude, they're strong.
I mean, when multiple guilds gang up on one guild, we all know how cancer this can be. We all know how cancer it is. So, I mean, let's not, make it more than it is. Barcode's back. They're pretty strong, but let's not give them, too much credit for last Siege.
Do you blame them? Can you name any 2, mid-tier guilds that wouldn't gang up on the stronger guilds?
No one should blame them.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
how
not.
It should play out.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a neutral stance. You know what I mean? You should take a neutral stance when it comes to things like this. Like, I feel like NA really gives too much credit to guilds that 2v1 or 3v1. It's not like they beat Vertex on their own. Like, yeah, Vertex made some. I don't know. Like, I mean, Barcode made some pretty good plays that Siege, and it was very good coordination on Barcode and LTD's part, but it's nothing to be super proud about.
Oh no, I mean we 2v1 Vertex, right? Like we're not. There's nothing to take away from that.
I don't understand the obscene amount of whispers I was getting from the Barcode leadership that were trying to say we're hunting them and fucking ruining their shit. Like, it's a fucking castle. We went on Calpheon, and you were there. That's about the extent of it.
Yeah, I don't think there's really any reason to be mad at someone for building on a territory, especially when they're doing it alone. I mean, yeah, you can stage 1v1s, but getting mad at someone for doing it is
nobody understands your direction, Vudani, and that's where the anger comes from. It's out of confusion because nobody knows why you're dropping on Calpheon, 1v2 without any alliance or anything. So nobody else does that.
Here's the plan. All right, Thursday night, let's put a proxy base. All right, good. Saturday night, 6 a.m. Oh shit, base is popping up in Balanos. Oh wait, everything's taken. Guess we're gonna go Calpheon. There's the fucking direction.
Isn't
Do
your
you
guild
really
all
need a reason
250 AP
to place
players?
a base?
What?
Isn't your guild all 250 AP players right now?
Oh, of course, yeah. No, actually, we have a couple level 55s that did actually start playing again.
I'm gonna do you a favor,
Some
Donnie.
AP.
You ever have base placement issues? Valencia has plenty of spots that are open.
Dude, I bet it's
Plenty of spots are open.
Amen. Barcode and LOTD.
I'll
set the
even
trend.
reserve one for you.
I want to see the Vertex versus Man Up 1v1.
Udani, anytime you want to come, I'm waiting for you, baby. Let's go.
That wouldn't be a one-on-one.
Let's see. How many did you guys have ready and man up this week to defend your castle? I might have missed that.
Surprisingly.
Only one player. All right, we fielded 75 at the start of the siege, and yeah, we had about 5 people that are new to the game, level 55s, pushing for 56, all playing strikers though, so we're good.
I'm actually gonna nut to your voice. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to ask Vertex to try to 1v1
Simply
right
got
now.
cut out.
That's just a waste of everyone's time.
To be fair, they're one of the few guilds that have a don't give a fuck, we'll just fight attitude. They might actually take it.
Yeah, on 3 territories.
Hell yeah, dude. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's respectable.
Oh.
I guess that covers every region. What do you guys think about the state of the game currently? See, I told you, motherfuckers!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That doesn't cover every fucking region. What happened to Medea and Valencia?
Okay, you want to talk about Medea and Valencia? You dead fucking well. You're dead well. You know, people might be fucking happy to see your ass back, but I knew you were gonna come back, so I'm not fucking surprised. I knew you were just biding your time, waiting like the little fucking snake you fucking are. You were waiting, always with that dagger. I knew you weren't dead.
Lacari, it's gonna be okay.
You were doing so good. Whoa.
definitely
Valencian Sun God, he was waiting until his tan faded a little bit, and now he's back.
He's back to kill me! I'm fucking muted! I actually got muted!
I told people that the game is in good hands. And
I actually
there will
got
be
muted.
PvP, and there will be people that will enjoy this game. And you know what happened? Steam release, the servers are better? Absolutely not. Is the PvP better? Look at these fucking disgusting 14, 11 week streaks. What the fuck? You guys play the game?
Oh, maybe if you didn't leave.
I
and
collect
if
paychecks.
Lacari didn't kill the fucking game, then
How did I kill the game? How am I responsible for the game's death? I'm not responsible for anything!
You taking in gravity killed the game?
Oh, okay. Yep. Alright, yeah, that's totally it. Got it.
If you just
leave them with
if you just rejected gravity and said, nah, like we don't want you, that would be another guild to kind of move around and make moves, but you fucking ruined it.
It's not his responsibility.
And how many guilds have you absorbed? You want to talk about all the guilds that you've killed by absorbing them?
Coming from
at
the
the same
guild
time,
that is
Trev.
literally entirely made up of dead guilds. What?
Trump, you're like the biggest hypocrite I've ever met, dude. You're doing the exact
we don't absorb
same
guild.
thing. You are doing the exact same thing, but oh man, Man Up does it.
We don't absorb guilds. They die, and the members want to come to us, so they come to us.
Where's the difference?
All right, you kill the guilds and then absorb.
I
You're
kill.
fucking
Okay,
virus.
whatever. Yeah, I'm the bad
was
guy
also-
here.
Vision was built on trying to kill gravity from the leaders, anyways.
Yeah, I
Vision is
nurtured your
gravity.
fucking guild when
It's
your
Celestial,
guild was like a
right?
toddler. When you were
Yeah,
a baby
it's
snake, I had you in my fucking little cage, and I was fucking feeding you fucking rats and shit. And now you're a big ass snake, and you're trying to eat me. I fed you so much, and this is how you repay me.
It's a snake. Come on. What do you expect?
Waifu will take any people.
All right, Naria, what do you think about the state of the game?
Yeah, I mean, Cuckoo Games has done very well here. Tons of PvP content being pushed out. I can see that the 3v3 tournament's going to hit us pretty soon, so that's going to be really great. With the upgraded servers that are really keeping up with the new players, so that's really good. Put down more pearls for the Pearl Store so that they can use that money straight for the servers. I think things are going really well for Cuckoo Games. I think we can expect about, maybe like 1 or 2 more classes coming into the game in the next 5 years. And the Kamasilv content coming in probably like next week, obviously, because all the contents are out and there's nothing else to be here. So congratulations to Cuckoo Games, and really, really appreciate all the contents that they're pushing, especially the translator they're sending us every now and then. Those are really top quality.
Curious, Nora, your thoughts, because you mentioned Kamislav region. I'm curious on the very brave decision, as you call it, Cuckoo Games made to delay Kamislav over 3 months now from when they originally said they were going to release it.
Yeah,
Your
they have the best content in the Pirate Islands. I don't see why they would rush. Just like Intel with their
I love Warcraft,
CPU
man.
chips.
Honestly.
If their competitions are doing really shit, you don't really have to push any content out. You just make your users suffer through the shit times. And that's pretty much what I think. I think it's a good move from Cuckoo Games.
I mean, this game only cares about fucking like art and new regions and pretty monsters and shit. You don't really care about
the
PvP
events are
content.
pretty
Fancy screenshots.
I'm
Costumes.
really excited. I'm really excited about the graphical update we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Because
Don't get
everyone
that
in this game actually is above very low or medium settings.
Wall climbing, boys. Wall climbing.
Sunshine, good.
Look forward to it.
Remember, guys, they're also adding a Facebook game feature where you can trade on the world map while you're AFK processing, but it won't actually grant you any rewards. Remember that one?
They added sweet effects to the game. That's basically what they did.
And the Black Spirit board game is getting a revamp. We get a better Black Spirit board game, guys.
Did you hear about
They'll
this?
still get 5 frames.
I'm glad they redid hunting.
They're adding pottery life skills.
Fucking wall climbing.
Wall climbing is gonna be lit.
Can't wait for Guru.
Imagine 100.
Say I if you're autistic.
100,
We
150
have,
AP
Guru
mercs
wall climbers
climbing
place
over the
cannons
wall.
on the fucking 90-degree angle. It's gonna be fucking great.
Oh yeah, we should talk about the militia system though. That's pretty relevant for guilds.
Oh yeah.
Militia.
Say that word again. Yeah.
Militia?
Okay. Let's fucking
be all right. I'm just a boy.
Alright,
Just a boy.
blah, blah.
All right. So, Balthazar is posting this, so I might as well. All forts built on the castle or region, aside from the owners, are considered attackers. Attackers cannot friendly fire each other, but they can kill their militia. Militia cannot attack their own side if the defending freaking shut up, turtle.
You just tell your turtle to shut up?
What the fuck, dude? Are you the guy from the baffling Black Spirit?
So,
Animal abuse?
if the defending castle can hold for 2 hours, they win. If the attackers can beat the castle owners, friendly fire is disabled and the siege is extended to the full hours. They hot fixed the friendly fire thing mid-siege today, depending on whose stream you watch, such as Mambos. You should have been able to see friendly fire early on, but it ended up being disabled and you can clearly see mass. Okay, so somebody sum this up for me because I'm clearly retarded.
Basically, the new siege mechanic is everybody attacks the castle owner.
Sounds like people
has to defend for 2
need
hours.
to stop being little
If they
bitches
defend
now.
For 2 hours, they win.
Yo.
And if not, it's like normal.
Yeah, stop being a little bitch, Lacari. Go
Yeah,
fight.
no. Now everyone can come up and join the attacker side and come at me, motherfuckers. Let's go. I'm ready. You got 2 hours to put me in the grave. You can do it.
I'm good.
Taxes come back next week and take it back.
Why would we
Donations
waste our
coming?
time with that? From what I can see, 3 regions
Life is
get
bad.
PvP.
Life
Why
is
should we create content for 2 guilds? No one cares about those 2 guilds. We have content.
Let's see how many
I mean,
more
that's what
guilds we
everyone
can
wants,
shove on
apparently.
3 territories because we're
What do
too
you mean
afraid to
2
go to the
guilds?
other 2
What is that supposed
territories.
to mean?
I mean, fuck.
Means
supposed
no
to
one
mean
cares about
Vision and Man Up.
Don't talk about vision. We're content.
I mean, I'm looking. Wait, what the fuck? Why the fuck did I?
Coming to Valencia next week.
I got fucking moved out.
Shut up.
On the plus side, one of the things you guys all worry about, or at least
must have
people claim to
accidentally
worry
moved
about, is that this kind of
myself.
does kill at least defensive alliances.
So this is going to benefit the game big time, right? Or no?
I would hope so. God,
how it plays
only one. I mean, I would love to say look at
I
Korea.
got moved out of the
and,
channel, or I
hey,
think I moved myself
bunch of
out of the
people
channel
lost
by
their
accident.
castles. It
I
worked
don't know
out
what the
pretty
fuck
well
happened.
this week, but frankly, NA is different. So
Didn't it say that the militia is either attackers or defenders?
correct, 50 on each side.
Yeah.
But that's just okay. So that's separate from how guilds attacking work, though. That's just essentially almost like what it sounds like, almost like a queue-in system. You say, "I want to be on attackers, defenders." 50 people are slotted for one side, 50 for another. After that, no one else can join in. But then guilds can still drop and attack.
Wait, they're able to pick which one they want to be on. I think it's going to
that
be
wasn't
50
clear.
just slaves picking for fucking defending
was
on random
randomized.
ones. Yeah,
I heard it was random.
Was it
Okay,
random?
so it's random. That's
Yeah.
probably better because you could get. I mean, this system's already going to be abused as fuck with like people sitting in town probably doing nothing, queued up for a free 20 mil.
Exactly. What's
Like,
gonna happen to the guilds that are bought and decide to just not do anything?
I don't know. They need to figure that out. And I mean, technically, this was a test week for Korea, right? Like, they want to make changes to it. So I'm hoping they actually learn a thing or two.
Well,
the
remember, Koreans are
castle-
dumb and they don't exploit stuff like that, so it probably won't get fixed.
Well, the castle would have went down, right? They would have lost it into the first hour was like fucking glitched, right? And then the second they got through both gates and 20% of the fucking base, right?
Did the 2 hour bullshit went into Korea?
Yeah, they did a test run this week.
They got it, the 2 hour? What did you guys think about that?
I think that the first hour was glitched, so you really couldn't tell.
They
I mean,
hot fixed it mid.
Generally speaking, if it's a bunch of guilds versus one, 2 hours should be enough. I mean,
You think with like a Valencia Castle, you think 2 hours is going to be enough to?
I think so, dude.
Go through
Honestly,
all of that?
because you
I mean,
have to remember you can't hurt each
It
other.
took 30 minutes.
You can't hurt each other.
Valencia Castle is the easiest castle to siege.
Okay, Valencia.
And you
whatever,
can't hurt each other,
whatever
which means
castle
everyone
it
can
is,
push at the same time.
Exactly.
The entire Zerg. So
Yeah,
it should
that-
be really
that is
fucking
gonna
easy.
Make a difference, actually.
With
Instead
that
of
many
like sending
people, yeah.
waves of guilds in, it would just be all 600 people can hit the gate at the same time.
Yeah.
All
Gate
12
will
Yeah,
elephants
3,
at the same
2,
time.
1. Dead. Fucking, it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be insane.
It's going to be the same
no,
thing
no,
on
there's
the
no
on the
friendly-
defensive side, though, isn't it?
there will only
No,
be
it's
one
not.
guild on
It's
the
just
defensive
one
side.
guild plus 50
If
Hundred
100 people
randos.
versus like 1,000 is totally the same.
I'm gonna have 150 AP geared players, like probably sitting in Valencia City processing wood.
Wait. The defensive guild is not going to be able to have allies besides the militia thing? The militia
Correct.
thing?
So
Yeah.
here, I can give you
Exactly.
an example. So let's say you have Man Up in Valencia and 8 other guilds place. All of those guilds have to attack Man Up or the militia. They cannot do anything else until Man Up is down.
Oh,
They
okay.
cannot hit each other at all.
Oh, that's
They
good.
don't have to attack. Yeah,
They don't
could
have to
wait.
attack.
They can't kill each other until the castle is down.
Yes.
I mean, I don't
Okay.
think it's great, but think about it, right? Like the guilds that are tier 2, tier 1 guilds, it kind of gives them an opportunity, right, to come into siege and place on these regions and fight without risk, right, of friendly fire. So it's like it could generate more content, right?
So
It does
you're
heavily favor
basically
the-
get wiped
yes.
after, right?
so you're basically
have to-
saying you'll see all of Man Up in Fractal, and Man Up will be 2-man guild held by Lacari and his concubines, and and we'll
Perfect,
have
got
5 guilds getting placed beside I don't know, Kyokai and Chonation.
Asians are smart.
Another thing
I
to think
know.
about is this system isn't just for castles. It does go for Balanos and Serendia too.
No, it
I don't know how it's going to work.
No way.
The 2 hours is
No,
only for
no,
castle.
it doesn't. It's only for
specifically
castles.
mentioned that it does
Only
not work for
castles.
Balanos and Serendia.
Oh.
Yeah, those territories would be impossible to defend against like a Zerg of 10 guilds.
The thing is, what happens when the defending guild loses? Do all the other attacking guilds then fight for the castle or
Yes,
something?
yes.
Yeah,
Free
it
for
turns
all.
into
Free for
node
all.
wars after.
Do they get another 2 hours or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
They added an extra 2 hours from the time that we get, or whatever defending guild gets booted out.
That's
Actually-
interesting. So it's still like 4 hours, but I got it. Damn,
So,
it's gonna be
actually, I have
crazy.
a question. When the defending guild dies, is it 2 hours that's added to the time, or is it like extended to?
I believe the
like-
wording was it was extended to 1 a.m. EST, like how it is running the full.
So
4
it
hours.
finishes out. So
Oh, okay. So it's just like the ending
As soon
time's
as-
bumped to later.
yeah, as soon as the castle holder gets taken out, it opens up to a full siege. How the time it would normally go to.
Okay, that's actually. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see this for myself to have an
Did they say
opinion on it.
anything about timers?
What do you mean anything about
Like res
timers?
timer?
Well, like death
Yes,
timers.
res
if you're-
timers still apply.
So
And
if you're
in
2
addition,
hours in,
res timers apply also to militia.
well, I mean, like if you're 2 hours in, then they extend it, and you're still at 2-minute death timers. That's going to be rough.
It's gonna be a lot of stalemating.
How is this any different from just like 2 guilds in this room just dropping on Medaya or Valencia? Why do we need
Because
this?
you can't. Because
Just
Lacari has like
grab a
9
friend
guilds.
and drop on Valencia.
Friendly
It's not hard.
fire.
Yeah,
That's the
I mean,
difference.
Lacari's a
Friendly fire on
scumbag
a
and will
guild
pull
is
up
30
9 guilds, so like he can't do that anymore, right?
There we go. I won't even call guilds now, dude. I
Can't.
said multiple times that I won't. But I won't even do it now. And you still
Yeah,
won't drop.
no, you
so.
definitely. I mean, you can't do it with the militia system. I mean, you can. They could just kind of sit on the sideline and hope that you guys hold out for 2 hours and then help wipe, right? But it doesn't matter because you win after the 2
I mean,
hours.
are you
anyway.
angry that I treat my allies better
Bro,
than you
just
treat
calm
yours?
down.
Like, that's all I'm hearing right now.
Holy
It's hilarious.
shit.
It's hilarious. You're so fucking angry right now, and I just
Just
can't
calm
even
down.
comprehend
Oh
why
my
or
God.
how. What did I do? What did I do to make you so fucking mad, Trap? Can you
Dude,
explain?
no one's angry. What the fuck? No one's angry.
Okay.
He's not mad.
Anyways, what the fuck is a militia? Anyways, like, what do these militia things do? Can they like do anything, or do they just hold shields or some
They
shit?
fight. They fight.
Bullet tees.
No, they full on fight, but they you can
Okay.
get killed by whoever you're trying to help. Like the
Let's
defending
say,
castle
let's say
can kill
my
the
guild,
defending
let's say
militia.
FML, smaller guild, decides to become militia. We have to own a tier 2 node in order to even sign up for it. And then when we get into it, it's RNG, meaning half my roster could end up on attack and half on defend, as far as I know.
Sounds like it, yeah.
What the
I thought you had to be under a certain age
yeah.
to be in a
It'll
militia.
completely split you up.
Frankly, it has to be that way, or
It's just gonna get
the system would be well, yeah, it's gonna be abused one way or another.
Yeah,
but
it
if
would
they-
be. Yeah, it would be the
If you
same.
could choose which side to be on, then you could really game the
The
system.
thing is, I wouldn't like want to have like some. I don't know. I wouldn't want to have like barcode, like half a barcode against me and half a barcode on my side, because I can see them doing some fuckboy shit, like opening gates or trying to dismantle my Hawatches and shit.
Lacari, they can't dismantle your buildings, but you can kill them, and that's why. You can kill your own militia.
Okay.
And that's going to happen and come up because for
Can the
obvious reasons.
militia kill you?
No.
Ugh.
Your
So-
defending militia cannot touch you, but you can kill them.
Okay.
That's
So
obviously in there to prevent people from doing retarded shit like opening your gates.
Yes, Shaq, I'm dating the trap.
what if I get half my guild to, like the half that? What if I want to help a certain guild, so I just get the half that's on the other side to like sit in town and just wait?
That's going to be a problem.
That's
My hope would be they implement some kind of system that says if you're not in maybe like an AFK timer or some shit like that. Frankly, regardless of what they do, when I first heard this system, I thought it was convoluted as shit, which means it's not going to work well, and it's going to be garbage no matter what they do. Because frankly, to make it work, they're going to have to add a dozen, probably several dozen more rules than they already do have, which makes it more fucking convoluted. And regardless, there's still going to be people abusing it. It's a stupid system. Maybe it'll be more fun in the grand scheme of things, but people are going to abuse it. They're going to be sitting, for example, if I could say, oh, well, let's get FML all on the defense side, arguably some guild could go out there and say, hey, we'll pay your guild or give your guild 2 T3s a week to literally try to get on the defense and do nothing, or vice versa.
So, you can't guarantee
they
them
can
on the
still do
defense,
that.
right?
I can still do that, though, right? I mean, I can then say, hey, join up in this offensive and defense. If you happen to be on defense, don't do shit.
I mean,
This is
there's
how
only
we know it's
100.
an
There's
NA
only 100
podcast.
slots, right? Like,
Already trying to
there's only
exploit.
and it's all the people that take nodes on Valencia or in the respective territory. So, like, you can't really like say you're going to get this guild to be on the militia.
You can easily feed a guild
You
of
can.
Valencia
Yeah, you
node.
can feed for that specific region. You feed the node, and that's all you
It's
really have
tier
to do.
1s, tier 2s, tier 3s. Everyone can join the militia.
I'm aware. I'm not sure how easy it'll be. You're right. It might be really hard because like there might be 1,000 players trying to all join the militia or some shit.
Wait, are you sure
Maybe
it's tier
not.
1? I thought it was tier 2 and up.
I think it's only tier 2 now.
Everything. Is it tier 2 plus?
Yeah.
The
I
patch
think
notes
it's
said
2.
specifically anyone that held a node in that region, whether it's implicitly
that's
tier
what
2
I
and up,
saw.
I'm not sure. But
That's what
the
I
patch
saw.
notes
I saw
clearly said
node
all.
holders.
I'd
get
prefer
the
tier
chance.
2 and up, but
It's T2 and up if you look at their wiki.
When that originally dropped. I mean, even at that, even tier 2s, tier 3s, you can't just feed, the guilds that you want in the militia. There'll be outside people, so you can't guarantee it, but you can
I know. But
kind of help it.
if you wanted to game the system, you could. That's only one aspect of it.
The problem is that the castle defender is limited to 100 members in the guild plus 50 militia, whereas the attackers is infinite. Well, like up to let's say
Up to
10,
13
20
or
guilds.
15 guilds.
But the
So they
big
can get
thing
up to 1,500 people plus their 50 militia.
with the militia
the
thing too.
militia
with that-
doesn't the militia's okay, but what does it really
It
do?
could
The
make a
big
huge
thing-
difference
no,
on the defense.
big thing here is the no friendly fire. That's the biggest thing about this.
The problem that I have, right, is it seems like they're trying to avoid alliances for the castle holder, but at the same time, it's a fucking sandbox game, right?
It's a bad system.
I mean, they're gonna
bad,
keep changing it. Like, think about how many times they've changed Siege. Siege is so fucking different from like when it was when we had it to now. And even
feel
like
like-
back in Korea, apparently it was like way different back then. I know KR players like were telling me about Siege like just being like completely fucking different from what it is, even
Why
when it
not-
first came out.
Why not just add an alliance system and let fucking guilds set up a proper alliance, use this friendly fire system instead of trying to set up some fucking.
Well, that's what we have
weird
right now.
system.
Literally what this is right now.
Well, yeah.
What do you
but
guys
you
want?
still have
What's a good
friendly fire.
system? Like if you were given a cuckoo hat, what would you do if you could make your own system to improve PvP?
Why not be able to give a
let
contract
people
to another
take-
guild and then let them be allied with you and no friendly fire?
Go back to the multiple region.
Yeah, go
era.
back to the multiple castles.
I like that. I
Definitely.
fucking like that
Wrong with
idea.
it. The
Multiple
simplest
castles.
solution.
That is the easiest fucking way to fix this shit.
Agreed.
Also, keep in mind, right now they're now incentivizing even more people to be on a region. In what fucking world are these servers not gonna fucking melt?
I don't understand. It's like, oh, our game doesn't work very well in large-scale PvP. Everyone has 20 FPS. Oh, let's make it even bigger. It's like they just need to take this game and focus on small scale. That's the only way this game is going to be good, if they take the fucking focus to small-scale PvP. But it's like these developers don't fucking understand the game that they're making. Like, they're trying to make it one way.
No, Lacari, you see, Koreans are smart because by giving tons of people to kill and super overpowered classes that can just one-shot 200 people, they solve that problem. So what you're saying right here, with the small scale, you're talking nonsense.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get
idiot.
it. Wow.
Idiot.
You would know, wouldn't you? Huh, Orca, you snaky devil.
I think it goes back to it's a sandbox game. You just got to nut up and drop and deal with what it is. And if something changes, then roll with the changes. But instead of just waiting for an obviously bad developer or people that are bringing the content to us, whatever section is failing us, just need to nut up, drop, and play with the rules that we have, just like everybody else is. Just stop complaining. I mean, that's the state of the game. That's the problem with the game. It's just too much complaining.
Shut up.
Hi, Tim. I thought you left already.
Why you have to be mad? It's just game.
I'm back. Was muted. Were you guys whining for 30 minutes?
Yeah,
They were talking about things they want.
We're just talking about the state of the game right now.
shit,
I mean, there's
good.
nothing else really
I kept
to
that under
discuss.
control, Vidani. I kept that under control.
So another thing about the militia system, I guess what I was just told is only 10 people from one guild can be part of that militia, and then that's it.
So the rest of the guild is on the offense, I guess?
So if you're part of that militia system, only 10 people. So say like Fortune, FML, and Barco drop on whatever, and we want to be a part of the militia, we can only have 10 people from that each one of those guilds participate, and then those 10 people get split up between offense or defense.
I mean, what are the rewards?
What?
So you can have people that build on the territory can also go in militia. 10 members from that
I don't
guild,
think so.
even if
No,
they're
no,
building.
no.
Oh,
Only
okay,
10
okay.
people can be part of the militia. I think that's
From
what
one
you're
single.
So
from one
only
guild.
it only
So if
brings
you have
10 people from
100-man
one guild?
Yes.
Yeah, if you have a 100-man guild, 90 will be left out, or I don't know what the hell.
It's only 10 people from
Really,
one guild.
that's really fucking dumb then.
That gets
Yeah.
back to my point about convoluted rules. Look, they put in the rule to try to solve the issue I brought up, but now that it's saying like who's gonna of a guild unless it's a really really small guild, who's gonna like work to get a T2 node to only let 10 of their members take part? But again, you have to fucking memorize some wiki with all these rules. It's too convoluted. This is retarded. I'm obviously gonna go ahead and read them and all that, but most players aren't gonna want to or have to deal with this shit.
So you're saying you need 14 guilds to have 140 people?
Yeah.
Or would it be even less than that?
Guilds to
I think there's a
10
max
guilds
to
per
it as well, I believe.
Because it's 10 people per guild, and those 10 people are split? So it's only 5?
Well, the other
On the
thing
offense?
is too, I guess it's because if you're on the winning side, each member gets 20 mil. So the earning guild gets 200, earning a guild 200 mil in total.
Oh, I see. They're trying to make it so more
Does
people.
they go to the guild or the members who participate?
I see what they're trying
sure
to do.
It goes to the members.
They're trying to make it so everyone can participate in Siege. That's what they're trying to do.
I think
but
it's
it's
gonna be
really
an
fucking
RNG
dumb.
system to
So
like
if
get
you're-
into it.
If you're on the militia and you're on the winning side, your whole guild gets 20 mil?
I think it goes to
No, I think
each
it's only the members who
Participating
participate.
Okay.
I
Because then I
think
was
the
going
person gets
to,
it.
I wonder, like, why would you place on the region if you can get 20 mil just by being on the militia?
You need to up that reward. Just a tad bit.
It may
It goes-
also be
no, it
for
goes-
like
so
top performers as well.
It goes to the guild. So
Okay.
winning side 20 mil, 200 mil for guild earnings. It goes to the actual guild itself.
So you're saying they're adding another layer of RNG?
It's probably going to randomly pick 10
RNG
people out
welfare,
of it.
boys.
Yep. So it's basically a way for other guilds that are smaller to bring in 10 members at random, hopefully be on a winning side, and give 200 mil to their guild.
It still doesn't make sense. I mean, who can't earn 20 million silver in 4 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Shitty.
I don't think it's a matter. I don't think it's a matter of the silver for the guild. I think it's
Yeah, I mean,
it's
if you just want
it's just for fun PvP, I guess.
Just,
You know,
yeah,
2 billion a
it give you a
second.
little incentive for going there PvPing, right?
And at the same time, instead of it being an advantage of saying 3 guilds that you know are going to show up and have a massive amount of militia, it's going to participate a lot of random guilds that don't know each other. So you're going to have a bunch of people that have never worked together in these small little groups trying to be on defense or offense.
Militia's
They're not
only
going to
there
work
for the
together.
first 2 hours.
It's going to be chaos.
Yeah,
They're not
militia
gonna be
gets
on the
kicked
same
after
Discord.
2 hours, right?
Yeah.
But frankly, it's going to be, like you said, it's going to be 100 extra players running around with their like chickens with their heads cut off, essentially just making the server lag more and probably not doing much else.
I really do love you, but do you have to start every sentence with frankly?
Frankly, he does.
And the only way of communication between attack and defense is the alliance system chat.
Oh wow, that's just gonna be as good as RBF.
I don't think
So they pretty much put RBF in Siege, man. These guys are fucking geniuses. Wow,
I don't think that
that's
really
crazy.
Stop
Don't they
yelling,
have
dude.
a
excited.
voice comm system in game in KR?
Oh no.
We're never getting that. We're never
You
getting
really
that.
want a voice system in NA?
I want
It's guild
proximity
only.
voice.
It's guild only.
So you just
I mean,
it
it's
felt
still-
it's I'm gay.
It still helps in the sense that maybe Vertex, Koikai, Cho Nation, maybe guilds like that, are willing now to go drop, knowing that the other guild won't have 8 fucking guilds waiting.
They'll have 8 guilds on their side.
But then the problem becomes like
one of the positives is like back in the day whenever we were still in Gravity, we had one siege on Media Castle where it was Vision and 4 other guilds, and we still made them for 4 freaking hours, and it was one of the funnest sieges I was ever a part of. And it's part of that because you get to play the defense and you actually get to win on the defense. I like that element of it where you can defend for 2 hours straight and actually get a victory from it. I think that's pretty cool. But obviously, like you guys have said, there's a lot of things that are just shitty about the system from right now, the way they have it.
The
Yeah, I
two
don't
things I
think the
like about the
attackers like
system
that.
is it.
Yeah, I don't think it's
provides
fun for the
rewards to
attackers. Is the
people
problem.
if it's-
4 hours of attacking is just exhausting.
Yeah, that shit's way too fucking long, dude.
Well, it's only 2 hours of attacking.
It's 2
because after
hours.
2 hours, if the defending castles, if say everybody attacks Vision, after 2 hours, Vision doesn't go down.
Better
It's
fucking
done. It's
not.
over. I'm just
Oh well,
using you
hold
guys
on,
as
hold on. I think you said the guild wrong. Everybody attack man up.
Oh, okay, we're back to this again, huh?
Uh-huh.
Got it.
You and I both have a video.
Oh my god. Why don't you just... Why are you here, man? Why are you back? What is going on, dude?
I just miss you, man.
Oh,
I just want to give you a giant... I just want to give you a giant 800 men hug.
Again? Oh my god, but you almost suffocated me last time. I don't know if I can handle another one. You're looking pretty strong, though. It's quite romantic. I look forward to it. I look forward to the
I'm
memes.
just a level 55 female. Just want to sit in your concubine chamber.
Ooh.
Let's make Lacari a real thing.
Yo, if you get one more level and you're a witch, Nara, you're good to go.
Hey Naria, do you still have Lacari's underwear?
Oh yeah, I do. I have it tucked away.
Have you ever worn it or no?
No, I just I had to make sure
Outside the
it
pen.
wasn't foul though, so I might have gone
Did you
there.
sniff it or no?
I can't say.
Whoa.
I know for I don't know who did it, but I know for a fact that it doesn't smell. In fact, it smells good.
Would you take a sniff of it right now or no?
No, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow when I need it.
So, Orca, are you back? Like back?
Yeah. I want to know.
What do you mean back? Oh my
Yeah, we all want to know, are you back, Orca?
Are you back?
Define back.
Like back, you know, with
Like
fucking
eating ramen?
barcode
Are
leading.
you gonna end?
Like, am I gonna be a streamer or a gamer kind of back?
No, not a
Really?
streamer. Are you gonna be a gamer? Not like Lacari. You're gonna be a gamer?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be a gamer. I don't know about being a streamer these days. I mean, You know, Lacari's feeling that role pretty well.
Orc is fucking back, boys. Holy Lacari. Holy, you're fucked, kid.
Oh yeah, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked, right? Yeah. I'm so fucked, dude. Please, motherfucker, calm down.
All right, we can go ahead and wrap things up here. So, thank you all for coming. Yes, I'm definitely sure. I think we're all tired of hearing people scream at each other. All right, so yeah, thanks everyone for coming.
Wasn't that much?
Really appreciate it. Of course, this will be made a new weekly thing. So, fuck you. What's his name? Swiper.
We should be clear that, you know, just in case.
Oh, what the?
A good 0 people.
He had a huge showing tonight.
Stop it. Stop it.
All right. Let's continue here.
The cards.
So,
I mean, to be fair, if he wasn't a commie, I would have been there.
Oh my god.
All right. Thanks everyone for coming. Really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. See y'all next.
See you guys. Don't threaten me.
Yeah.
Lacari sucks.
Okay.
Love
Waifu's back.